play Babylonia. I did not get a chance to really do much recording today, sadly. We are about 20 minutes into reset, so this will be fun. Hopefully I don't have to restart the program on my computer when it's time for the reset. We'll see how that works out. But we're going to get going here. Babylonia. Alright, let's go to the embassy. Hard-working citizens of Uruk. No battles. Alright. So, I'm going to have to start playing this a little differently than I normally play. I usually take it pretty easy. Even in Camel, I take it pretty easy using the guest servants and stuff. But I think this time around I may not be doing quite as much as that as I used to. I'm just using my OP characters. This is where you'll be staying. It's old, but it should be sufficient for your needs. It was originally used as a tavern. The first floor is a shared space, and the rooms are on the second and third floors. And dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. I didn't think you'd lend us a whole building. Thank you, Siduri. Isn't this great, Master? 3 days after our raid shift, we already have a home to call our own. Alright, Matt, you can start playing Housewife. I'm fine with that. I ship you guys. Yeah, but we gotta work to earn the rent. My dream home is a white picket fence and a pool. Oh, you got good taste. That's my dream, too. A happy home just like that. By the time I had more than 50 of those homes, they definitely weren't happy anymore. Oh, Merlin, you bastard. Foo! The Foo! You hate him so much, Foo. It's also the ideal place to set up a summoning circle. I imagine this is going to be your base this time, Drunken Otaku. Hey, it's a Chaldean embassy. We can all live here. Senpai, Merlin, and Fu. I have for the four of us, including Lady Mash, plus one beast. I have room in the ziggurat, but this place looks more fun. Let's go take a look at the second floor. This may be a short stay, but it's important to choose rooms. I don't disagree with that. Dot, dot, dot. Dot, dot, dot! You don't look happy. That's not it. It's just frustrating that I'm getting further away from my goal. I'll go check on Merlin. I need to monitor him to make sure he doesn't do anything funny. So they both went upstairs, huh? Let's get our work done too. Mash, get the circle ready. It'll make navigation a little easier too. Right, deploying a round table, anchoring ley line coordinates. Oh, is this my cue? Hey! It's time for your circle setup mini lecture. In this episode of Magecraft Trivia, we'll cover the Age of Gods and Divine Spirits. Since the BBC period known the Age of Gods, this is the perfect subject. Alright. I told you about Divine Spirits before, so this time let's talk about the Age of Gods. Mages call the magic energy that fills the atmosphere mana. The further back in time you go, the more of it there is. Think of it as the magical energy of the earth itself. It was not unlike an infinite supply of gasoline for humans. On the other hand, the individual magical energy possessed by a human or heroic spirit is called the Ode. This magical energy, the historical difference between an Ode and a human and the Earth's mana is tremendous. Mana is a vast reservoir of energy, and the Ode is just a tiny little drop. And since the start of the AD era, the amount of mana has been steadily decreasing. As a result, in the 21st century, mages practice through mystics using Ud alone. Let's skip over why there's less mana for now. It's to do with the Isle of Britain, so I'm sure it'll come up eventually. In the Age of Gods, mana was everywhere, and there wasn't just more of it, it was more potent too. Mana in the 80 era is called the Ether, and the fifth imaginary element, it's artificial magical energy you see. Before the AD era, human civilization was the magical energy was called something else. True Ether, the power that gave birth to planets and formed the stars, the true fifth element. This true Ether is the root that forms the gods. Okay. It wasn't just humans who ruled, or you call them nature or concepts if you like. Gods in the sky, gods in the earth, gods in the sea. Hate was a god, death and battle also had gods. The laws of nature are among the many authorities wielded by the gods. The world belonged to them. You can even say the gods form many aspects of the world. Spoken in legends of faith and religions of the modern world are the same beings. But in modern mages, at least, believe that many legends are interpretations of things that took place during the Age of Gods. The gods truly existed, however. With the arrival of the Age of Man, they vanished. These disappearances came in three stages: the decline, the parting, and opportunity. The opportunity phase took place around the 7th century BC. A great disaster in around 14,000 BC caused prehistoric mythological civilizations to weaken, hence the decline phase. You're in 2600 BC, the parting phase, when gods and humans went their separate ways. As it happens, the Mesopotamian gods came up with their own way of trying to continue the Age of Gods, but a single king ruined their plans. Hear his voice in the distance. A king created to bind a man to the gods together, part man, part god. The man they hoped would be the wedge of the heavens. Gilgamesh is the king of heroes, but instead he chose a path opposite to the one the gods had laid out for him. He chose to distance himself from the gods. Gilgamesh's rebellion caused gradually lose power, and in time they vanished from the surface of the earth. And the gods are gone. They fulfilled their role and vanished. The present theory is that they existed as hallowed divine spirits on a higher plane watching over the world. The true gods have vanished from this world, leaving behind only shadows. In 1,000 years, those shadows will be gone, replaced in the minds of humans only by legends. That's why I thought you wouldn't run into any living gods. I was shocked to see you found an alliance goddess. And the day I just saw Ishtar's spirit origin was extremely close to the real thing. A god's authority is a mystic far beyond magecraft. You could call it a manifestation of omnipotence. We're not sure who your true foe is in this era, but it's clear the goddesses aren't on your side. Be careful, Drunken Otaku. I know I'm wasting my time saying this, but don't do anything too crazy, okay? Me do something crazy? Nah! Then everyone gets the mail. Drunken Otaku and Master are miners so they can have fruit water. Did you have miners back then? I don't think you did. I don't think you had miners back then. Even in most cultures, a lot of cultures, you know, MASH and the MC Coon would be old enough for alcohol. I'm sorry, I prefer water too. Ale is so bitter. Oh, how thoughtless of me. I heard you were a servant, so I didn't think about it. How about this milk instead? It's got honey in it, so it's sweet. I don't like sweet things either, but Okay, thank you. Okay, everyone would like to have a quick toast to celebrate Drunken Otaku's new job with the Uruks. Ready, everyone? Cheers! Glug, 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 glug. Cheers! Well, that's good stuff, especially after half a day of cleaning. Hard work is the best way to make booze taste good. I live for this kind of thing. Oh, this is delicious. I don't like sweet stuff. And Marilyn took the corner room. It's not fair. If I get a chance, I think I'll murder him. Cheers, senpai. This fish is very good. They say it was caught in the river, but it doesn't taste muddy. In fact, it's quite firm. Oh, this lamb is nice and juicy, too. How do they flavor without spice is so mysterious. My curiosity may never be satisfied. You're enjoying yourself, Mash. Yes, and it's all because fate must have brought us together again, Lord Drunken Otaku. Here, have a drink. Ushi, you mustn't go pouring ale for Drunken Otaku. And I think you should limit your own drinking as well. Just like your sense of taste, you cannot handle liquor very well. Do not tell me you've forgotten how you embarrassed yourself on the bridge of Uruk yesterday. You didn't quite jump over 8 ships, more like 6, or maybe 5. You did some somersault into a big jump and then landed so hard you split the bridge in 2. That was crazy. Fine. Sit down, turn away from me, and stare at your feet, Benkai. I heard your warning. By the way, you never seem to stop talking. Is it because you sense your impending death? I may die tonight, so I should say everything that's on my mind. Is that your logic? Perfect. I shall help you with your beheading. And then I pop my head down at the last second. It's a party trick I like to call whack. Did you like that, Lord? The trick is to pop your head down like a turtle. A turtle! You have the most bizarre talents, but it was funny, so I suppose I shall forgive you. Yeah, as you can see, it's because I met some reliable allies. Well, I guess you could call them reliable. Yeah, I never imagined King Gilgamesh would summon other servants. But it makes sense. That explains how he's holding back the demonic front. Rider Ushi and Lancer Benkai defeat the demonic beasts around Uruk. And in command of the demonic front is none other than Leonidas. Taduria, I require only nutrients. Alcohol would not be enjoyed until after we wipe out the demonic beasts. My heart is still at the front lines, just like the Uruks who are fighting day after day. But I do need to sleep. The body requires energy. But the brain requires sugar and sleep. During the battle, we soldiers are part of a massive calculation. The load that combat places a day's worth of doing your attacks as warriors or mathematicians. Based on experience, 2 hours of battle requires a 15-minute nap. Requires it. And yet, the younger soldiers tell me that I'm only the one who can immediately fall asleep amongst the horde of demonic beasts and also get up right away. If you're tired, you sleep, and if you think, oh crap, you instantly wake up and jam your spear into demonic beast's maul. God, you're a hoss, dude. Survival is the first thing you learn in Sparta, but these Uruk soldiers push things to the next level. If you fight until you die, you can't repel the enemy army. It's a waste of a young life. Listen, if you want a motto, the motto of a defender should be don't die until the fight's over. That's what I think. Glug glug. What? Who poured ale into General Leonidas' cup? Who knows? Knowing him, he probably poured it for himself accidentally. Haha. Yeah, you. It's a good metaphor if you ask me. He hasn't rested as much as he says he has. The demonic beasts are calmer at night. Let's let him relax for the evening. I see. Maybe you're right. If you say so, Lord Ushi, well then. Well, that wasn't a long conversation, but we did know about the balance of power between them. Has Ushi been leading the heroic spirits up until now? Merlin probably tried to avoid getting assigned to such a cumbersome job, but yeah. Roman, was it? It's true that I'm the representation of the heroic spirits right now. But we were summoned here by the king of this land. We know not of your Chaldia. Perhaps there's another me among you, but please don't assume I'm the same person. Binkai, Leonidas, and I all made our contracts with King Gilgamesh. If we're ever forced to choose between Lord, Drunken, and Otaku, and the king, we'll choose the king without hesitation. However, our goal of defending this era in the city is the same as yours. Humanity's last master, you've come from a distant world to this troubled land. Will heroic spirit fail to respect you for that? We shall help you in every way possible to the best of our abilities. Nice to meet you, Ushi. Nice to meet me, huh? No, I have you. I was just being polite because this is my first time meeting you personally. I was trying to be polite. Oh well. Good, good. Our circumstances may be different, but we're all working towards the same goal. But, well, can I ask you something? It was King Gilgamesh who summoned you, right? He's the only one who's providing you with magical energy right now. Indeed, after Merlin, King Gilgamesh summoned 7 of us heroic spirits to this land. So there's 8 altogether. Merlin, Uchi, Leonidas, him. We'll find out the other 4 in a little bit. Now, okay, now there are only 4 of us, but we'll talk about that another time. During the summoning, it was King Gilgamesh's magical energy that formed our spirit origins. But now we maintain our own sources of energy. We eat and sleep like humans and generate magical energy all on our own. So you've incarnated, huh? That explains it. Now even the king would be able to simultaneously maintain the spirit origins as 4 servants at once. Yes, he really went a bit crazy. I should never have told him about the Holy Grail War. Just supplying me with magical energy almost drained him dry, but he says, I'll summon 7 more! The reason King Gilgamesh isn't on the front lines fighting is partly because he hasn't recovered all of his magical energy. So it seems, before we were summoned, he said he didn't know who the enemy was. The northern cities were wiped out by demonic beasts, disaster occurred all over the land, and Kutha vanished overnight. That's when King Gilgamesh said he saw the future. He saw a future where Uruk was destroyed and swallowed up into an abyss. That must be King Gilgamesh's clairvoyance. That's why he took the risk of summoning a heroic spirit. As a king who had to deal with such a disaster, he required multiple heroic spirits, correct? That's right. Excellent analysis, Mash Cryolite. May I call you Mash? Yes, I'm Mash Cryolite. Just a demi-servant, but nice to meet you. The pleasure is mine. Anyway, back to the timeline. After this era became a singularity and humanity was incinerated, King Gilgamesh summoned us. 6 months later, Uruk was reborn into a fortress city. We grow crops, train soldiers, and build structures within the fortress. The monetary system was established purely as an emergency measure for the war, all while we struggle against an unknown enemy. That's pretty amazing. Incredible. People fought in America too, but that was only after a nation had already been destroyed. Uruk is the opposite. People are fighting right now to prevent the destruction of the world in the first place. Well, it was a matter of timing. If what happened in America had come a few years later, they would have fought the Celts head on. What was lucky for Uruk was the King Gilgamesh had come back matured. After he finished his search for immortality, he probably underwent a bit of a mental change. Speaking for his search for immortality, it was his friend Enkidu who started all that, right? So much happened that I forgot. So you met that Enkidu, right? King Gilgamesh's friend, a hero equal in stature, and now humanity's enemy. But we just can't believe it's truly Enkidu. The Uruks knew the old Enkidu. Enkidu was the one who restrained King Gilgamesh, the king who was fated to be alone until death, and taught him the joys of friendship. Though they insisted that they were simply a tool to me, Enkidu seemed like nothing less than a very kind human. The real Enkidu would never wear such a cruel smile on their face. That thing that threatens summer now. It must be a fake, only pretend to be Enkidu. A fake, huh? Then Enkidu is dead, just like the legend says. Yes. The king watched as Enkidu died and buried his friend in the underworld. Thinking back, there was nothing so beautiful or sad as Enkidu. They may have been a puppet made by the gods, but they gained a heart. Granted, Enkidu was shattered along with it, but... Enkidu gained a heart, but was shattered along with it. That's... No, for now, let's talk about King Gilgamesh. Kind of getting a little bit of, a lot of correlation, you know. Mash was created and gaining, she gained, you know, a lot of human characteristics and emotions and thoughts and things like that and experiences. Does the king know that a fake version of his lost friend has been made into his enemy? Yes, of course he does. Though the king doesn't leave the ziggurats, so he's never met them personally. But his response was unremarkable. So when calling themselves Enkidu appeared, I see. Well, I suppose that's possible. That's all he said. He didn't get angry or sad. What kind of reaction is that? I lived a long time in the world of humans, but I can't understand it. Yes, it didn't feel like he was trying to keep us from worrying either. The world will come to an end before he cares about someone else's feelings. Well, no matter what King Gilgamesh is thinking, I'm glad he's staying calm. The only reason Uruk is still standing at all is because of how hard the king is working. If you ever abandoned... I missed that guy, looked over at the other screen. If you ever abandoned the role of the wise king and became the king of heroes again, Uruk will be doomed, and I want to avoid that. After all, Uruk fell, I wouldn't be able to drink its ale or visit its brothels. Foo, foo. Oh, I imagine that he's saying something along the lines of F you. Oh, never mind. Nod sagely. I'm not telling you to forget it. We'll definitely find who this false Enkidu is. That can be done tomorrow. You haven't rested since your race shift, right? Get some rest tonight, and we can talk and begin your new lives tomorrow. I have something to look into, so I'll be gone for a while, but while I'm away, you can get some help from Siduri and the other servants. Look, Anna fell asleep too. Take care of her as well. She told you she doesn't like humans, but she doesn't hate them either. Actually, she's scared of them, so she's trying to keep her distance. You know what that means, right? I understand, but I want to see if he'd maybe tell a little backstory. He probably won't. Understood, leave it to me. Alright, I'll be going then. One of my favorite girls is waiting for me. Oh, God! Merlin. Jesus Christ. Merlin's right, Senpai. You don't look so good. Our vitals are dropping, too. It may be rude, but let's leave Ushi and the others and get some rest. You're right. Good night, Mash. Yes, good night, Master. I'll see you tomorrow here in the lobby of the Chaldean Embassy. Connecting, connecting, connecting. It's probably reset time at this point. Yep. Don't tell me I have to... It lost my progress. I think it did. I think it lost my progress. Oh well, it's all story stuff. Skip. Yes. Alright. I imagine I didn't miss anything there. I'm imagining I didn't. Alright. We're going against bows and berserkers. Alright. I think you'll be fine. Well, we'll just smite everything. Good morning, Senpai. You must have slept well last night. Good morning. Both of you are early risers. So amazing. Look at those eyes. Those are dead. We're swapping out the stuff over here, too. Good morning, Drunken Otaku. Foo-foo. Morning, everyone. It seems we're all here. Very well. Let me give you your assignment, Drunken Otaku. Today's task is from Mr. Limit of the ranch. Apparently he wants help shearing his sheep. Shearing sheep, huh? Shearing sheep. Such a menial chore. Isn't a menial task? Wool is priceless, a valuable commodity for trade. Sheep are normally shorn 2 or 3 times a year, but the shorter the cycle, the greater the profit. Mr. Limit's main asset is 180 sheep, 4 hours to shave one, so he can only shave 4 a day at most. In other words, it would take Mr. Limit over a month to shear all the sheep by himself. Yeah, that would be a big difference in profit. So it's like a shipment coming in a month late. Yeah. Leave it to us. Let's do this, Master. Here's your referral letter. Sheep are nice, Master. They're fluffy this time of year. So they are fluffy. This will be one tough mission. Foo. It's shaking. A new challenger appears. Alright. The reports of previously undocumented demonic beasts roaming the area. Please be careful. Demonic boars. You hit me, smash.
やります。痛くですか？ひどくですか？
There we go, perfect. That gives me another turn to work on getting set up, which won't happen, but that's okay. Close. I really like her Noble Phantasm. It's so cool. Wreck time. Aw, that wasn't enough to take him out. I was hoping it would be. Oh well. Oh well. Nice. Glad that thing finished off before before it gets to use its special attack at the end. And done. Hey, I owe you one. I was helpless against those vermin. I only expected you to keep watch as I was shearing, but never imagined you'd exterminate them. I expect nothing less from the elites who work directly for the king. Help me again sometime. Here's 3 sheep silver. Huh? I don't have sheep to shear, you ask? Well, the circumstances have changed. The girls from the Sacred Temple wanted to try shearing so much that they're willing to pay me silver for it, so the other sheep were reserved for them. Alright. Fads sure are weird. You got that right. This sheep passed right by in front of our eyes. Well, that was just horrible. Well, that didn't go the way they'd hoped. I have nothing to say to Mash and Anna. Mostly a side effect of the sudden introduction of a monetary system and the ability to buy entertainment. It's an effective method of livening up the city, but it might be about 500 years too early. Perhaps it was too early for the citizens of Uruk. I agree. The monetary system is bad civilization. Reservations are terrible. Oh, man. Attila! Bad civilization. Smash. Oh, I love when they throw the little jokes in there, man. Nice. We got a deal for Lancer and a Bowman. I guess we'll use you. Kinda don't feel like messing with you because I've never really used him before, but he's level 70. Well, we'll see what happens. I guess we're headed to work at the same hour today. So, Jury, what is Lord Drunken Otaku's task for today? Today's request is from Mr. Kismu. He has been acting strangely for the past few days, and he'd like you to investigate. To be blunt, you're investigating an affair. Investigating an affair? Shouldn't things like that be resolved between the parties involved? He's the boss at the armory. He cannot leave his workplace during the weekends. But it's all weighing heavily on his mind, and it's affecting his work. An early resolution would be ideal. Also needs evidence if it goes to trial. Try to catch her in the act, identify the adulterer, and look into the history. Oh, that sounds interesting. May I come along with you? We're in charge of patrolling Uruk today. We shall help you out while giving you a tour of the city. Gladly. Ah, that's the spirit. Of course, I will accompany you too. Alright, Mr. Turtle. You should not underestimate the difficulties of investigating in an affair. It's normal for the concerned wife to show her devilish side and retaliate by swinging around a giant hatchet when caught in the act. However, my Buddhist power is undiminished. Binkai here will exercise them without a second thought. I won't be going with you. I don't blame you. Aww. Cue the next 4 hours of getting lost? Nah, I'm just kidding. That would be hilarious, though. That'd be really funny. Poke. Eh. Heirloom of the gods. Everything's on fire! Why is everything on fire? Alright, I hate these things.
承知。
ストーキング。
Let's see, a chance to inflict skill seal on one enemy. Apply target focus one turn and greater increase defense. Alright.
承知。
して愛。夏の恋。して愛。夏の愛。
承知。
ストーキング。夏の愛。ストーキング。お肌が。
Don't trust anyone, not even yourself.
倒れません。
心得た。
Just on the off chance I can't.
こうだ。
I don't want to waste that noble phantasm.
して愛。夏の愛。
There we go.
夏の恋。お肌が。ストーキング。出るます。夏の愛。
せい。
情熱の夏。
What's your noble phantasm do, buddy? Stun, curse. Okay. Let's count on the stun. We'll see what happens though. Nash will tank this.
承知。
愛ストーキング夏の恋突き崩しますで熱い夏の愛
承知。
まーさして夏の愛夏の恋夏のお肌がステータスアップこれで耐えます愛まーす愛ストーキング突き崩しますで熱い素敵ストーキングお肌が
There we go.
出るます
He can take a pretty good hit, though.
出るますさあさあ煩悩を焼き尽くす時間でございますああマスター見ててくださいましねそうです同情時間108式下流の一発ふっ
There we go. Rip.
節操のようなものに祈られても仕方がない。
Who would imagine the wife was secretly a member of a mysterious species living deep underground, scheming to invade the server? What the hell? Oh, they fleshed it out. Jesus Christ. But it was tragic, too. Oh my god. That was amazing. Yep. You've only been here for a short time. We've been walking and eating around the city, but what about the outside of Uruk? Neither Benkai nor I are very knowledgeable about it, but we can at least tell you about the rumors. Well, that's a difficult one to answer when asked so bluntly. As you can see, I'm a Japanese warrior. That said, the story of my birth is fairly complicated. Born in the Heian period, raised in the temple and trained by Tengu Mount Kimura, I am ignorant of the world. I'm a skilled swordswoman. That's all. Nothing else suited me. I was nothing more than a big brother's blade, or perhaps nothing else interested me. I run around the battlefield without any special aspirations or ideals, just decapitating enemy generals. Also, Ushi is my childhood name. If you were to summon me as a Mimato, that is, when I had a position, I would probably appear different. She's a cold-blooded warrior who brought death to many compatriots and never corrected her foolishness until the very end. That's why I'm happy as Ushi. The person I am now is able to accept everything without protest. Not having that position is what lets me be in a good spirit and talk with you like this, Lord Drunken Otaku. With that in mind, this fleeting life is precious to me. I feel like I'm an innocent dream, the sort I had when I knew nothing. Drunken Otaku, it seems you are interested in Ushi. If so, talk to this humble servant in secret later on. After all, I, Binkai, am Ushi's best retainer. We're inseparable as master and servant. We are like childhood best friends. I can tell you everything about Ushi's matter-of-fact hero exploits and adventures. Oh, I will smash that decoration one day, so please ignore him. I'm using him as a shield against arrows, but so far the chance hasn't presented itself. Yeah, you're too harsh with me. This humble servant's position has already become tenuous. Therefore, let's change the subject, Lord Drunken Otaku. You are investigating the Three Goddess Alliance. By all means, tell us. Needless to say, the Three Goddess Alliance is a major threat to Uruk. The demonic front up north, the jungle to the south, and the aerial attacks from Ishtar in the northeast mountains. Currently, the city of Uruk is under 3 separate attacks from these directions. The Unitas is keeping the demonic front to the north in check, but there are no countermeasures for the other 2 problems. The goddess Ishtar possesses a boat called the Boat of Heaven. As the name implies, it's a divine vessel that can soar through the sky. She does not have the overwhelming force of the demonic front, but she is still a nuisance. She's like an unpredictable storm. As for the jungle in the south, we don't know anything about it yet. King Gilgamesh has sent out a number of scouting parties, but none have returned. On the other hand, the Demonic Beast Legion is a dynamic invasion. On the other, the jungle is a static invasion. Oh crap. My mouse kind of stuck. Alright. So all the forces invading Uruk are unique. There are 3 menaces, the Three Goddess Alliance. Who are these goddesses and what do they want? Well, we do know that Ishtar is one of them. According to King Gilgamesh, the goddess's objective is capturing the Holy Grail he possesses. The Great Grail of Uruk. He flaunted it in front of... Using my mouse for this kind of sucks. I mean, he allowed me to take a look of it. It did indeed look like it contained vast magical energy. Whether it be goddesses, hero spirits, or humans, anyone who uses that grail could easily become king. You suppose the goddesses are after the Greater Grail to recreate the world in their own image after they destroy Uruk? The Greater Grail of Uruk, is that what King Gilgamesh said, is she? Yes. That is what the name he was so proud to come up with. When I said I wanted to touch it, though, he refused quite vehemently. A wise judgment from a wise king. Much better than handing it to Lord Ushi and having her accidentally drop it, smashing it into pieces. Or I could see you saying, I like this, so I'm keeping it, and then try to decapitate the king. ... Lord Roman, what's the matter? And Binky, go sit in the corner until morning. Oh, to recreate my standing death. The corpse stares from the people of Uruk are excruciating. No, it's nothing. Now that I think about it, it's only natural. Forget it. What? Come on! The Greater Grail of Uruk is not this era's Holy Grail. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it means. From the beginning, King Gilgamesh possessed a treasure worthy of being called the Holy Grail. We mistakenly thought it was the King of Mages' Holy Grail. Gilgamesh and Merlin both realized that, but didn't point it out. Which is vexing. Merlin is rotten to the core, so I'm sure we could never get a straight answer from him. And as far as asking King Gilgamesh, he could only get furious and say, "How dare you compare my treasures to the King of Mages?" Either way, the Holy Grail we're supposed to recover in Uruk isn't in Uruk, but somewhere else, correct? It could have already been used. There's a good chance of that if you think about it. The very existence of the three goddess alliance is strange. It's possible the Holy Grail was used to summon the goddesses. Oh, we're going up against swords. Fun times. Who do I want to use? You know, I haven't seen him. I haven't used him since his third MP. This is Buster. Let's go get him a crit friendly art. Oh, Mash, good morning. Fine weather we're having this morning. King of the Night, you're going out. Ha! No need to address me as king. I'm a mere soldier now, nothing more than a shield to protect Uruk. And today I shall be a drill sergeant from hell in the eastern barracks. This may be a touch juvenile for some, but I am going to take great pleasure in introducing the soldiers to the hell that is Spartan training. So the northern front is fine? Yes. The flooding strategy at the Tigris River was successful. The demonic beast invasion should be weakened for a few days. In the meantime, we must ready our army. The armory has done an excellent job in replenishing our weapons. But the quality of the soldiers is disheartening, and as a matter I shall handle directly. Food. Good morning. Anna, I see you're up as well. Yeah, something was very noisy. I thought it might have been an enemy raid. An enemy raid? Rest assured, as long as Leonidas is around, Uruk will not fall. Leonidas was it? So that's what was so loud. Well, good work. Today's request is actually from Leonidas. Okay. He mentioned that his trainees, he wants you to have a mock battle of 100 of them or so. What did you just say? I know how you feel, but it's best to just go along with it, really. Indeed, sparring with 100 people sounds stupendous. I engaged in many such trials before my coming-of-age ceremony. Why is this a hard task, you ask? Lord Drunken Otaku, I assume you have a Spartan acquaintance? Foo-foo. You. Alright. That last one, though, was hilarious. All that the intricate backstory for one tiny little battle. That was great. That was great. I wish we got to see that whole thing, though, play out. That would have been awesome, but then this game would probably be like an extra 2 hours right there. Just for that. But that was pretty cool. Alright. Well, wave killers would probably been better. I was expecting, you know, a boss battle type situation. But, whatever. You know, Attila probably be a better choice, or Nero. Probably Nero, so I can just keep arts chaining over and well, I mean, arts chaining over and over again and doing wave kill after wave kill. But I didn't know, so you know. I go into all this shit blind. I think I need that. We will go ahead and use the Noble Phantasm though. I want to see how much damage it does. NP3. Damn, 123,000, nice. Not quite enough to finish that guy off, but oh well.
押し切ります。
お任せを。
ステータスアップ。これで耐えます。
Starting to get kind of nasty here. I should have mash up a tank it and use that on use his MP on the big guy. Oh well, he'll get his noble phantasm back up and get running again here in a minute.
下手ですか？ひどくですか？
最果てに至れ限界を超えよ。アロンダイトオーバーロード。乙女の加護。乙女の加護。乙女の加護。
了解。
はい。
押し切ります。
はっ。はっ。
痛くですか？ひどく仕方ありません。静かに。覚悟してください。はい。痛くですか？ひどくですか？信念優しく返し
This will probably take him.
それはすべての傷、すべての怨恨を癒す我らが故郷。権限せよ。
Babylon. Well, Camelot. Unless it's Babylon. Well, because I'm playing Babylon.
その指は立つ、その髪はある、そのささやきは甘き毒。これが私、カレス・オブ・ザ・メルーサ。
最果てに至れ限界を超えよ。アロンダイトオーバーロード。
Rip.
仕留めました。みんな無様です。
But yeah, that'd been way easier had I done that with wave units. But whatever. Give me a choice, why don't you? A body in peak condition could do anything. Once the battle starts, and you drop from your best condition with each passing second. So instead of trying to maintain your best condition, I want you to learn how to balance it with your worst condition. The tenacity you get when you're in that state of fatigue reigns supreme. What you can do when you can't do anything. Understanding that alone boosts your survival rate. The limits of your stamina are much like waves breaking along the shore. You'll be best to fight if you can get over the peak of your fatigue. Do not forget fatigue is not a bad thing. Yeah. Okay. Yes, sir. The illness comes from the spirit. I say that when your weak spirit of being wounded is bad. It's bad. If you're wounded, you need to switch out with someone else immediately. Fighting spirit does not heal wounds. Fatigue and injury are separate issues, understand? Toss away your spear, but not your shield. Any spear will do, but a shield is special. You'll never find another one like yours. You must find the best shield for yourself. There is no shield superior to the round shield. Yeah, I suppose he's right. Yeah. Leonas's class has started. I'm completely exhausted, but I'm going to participate. You want to learn more. There we go. Master, please rest here. I, Mash, shall return as a slightly better shielder. Mash, you're always awesome. Are you tired too? You look like you can't move anymore. Oh, that's right. Anne's a rogue servant. She doesn't have a master. Servants that have contract with a master can draw most of their magical energy from him or her. Is it the master who determines the servant's possible energy output, or how long they can fight? Of course, a servant can fight with the magical energy they generate themselves, but that would make them no different from a shadow servant. A servant will only truly shine after they contracted with a master, and then they can be more powerful if the bond is strong and an intimate one. See, I was in the Cedar Forest this whole time, so I didn't know. You don't know anything about being a servant? No. When I came to, I was in the forest, and in this body I had no knowledge about being a servant. But I knew what I had to do. I had to kill those demonic beasts. I was killing them alone, and using their souls to maintain my spirit origin. You want to contract with me? No, that's fine. Please don't misunderstand. I'm here because of your hostilities with the Three Goddess Alliance. You will, without a doubt, fight them at the Northern Wall. Merlin said so. I'm just waiting for that moment. Whatever happens to humanity is none of my concern. Foo. No battles. Start quest. So lots of talking and exposition time. Oh, I'm back from cleaning the river. Good work. It's almost time for dinner. Oh, welcome back, Lord Drunken Otaku. You were cleaning the city river today. I was getting rid of troublesome birds. They fly low through the main street, and I ended up damaging a total of 4 shops, including a fruit shop and flower shop. Oh, that's why King Gilgamesh looks so sullen. He said, I was the one who told you to come report today's work. Yes, but I didn't tell you to come back with complaints. Jerk. The men are almost full-fledged soldiers. Oh, how rare to see everyone here at once. Am I sitting here? Much thanks. By the way, who's on dinner duty tonight? If it's Anna, I think I just remembered something I have to do. Don't worry, I'm on dinner duty. Oh, so Anna can't cook at all. Alright, gotcha. It's pretty bad when a Spartan soldier won't eat your cooking. Just think about that for a moment. There's the term, he eats like a Spartan, for a reason. Butter cake, you mean as dessert you need 10 Priestess silver pieces to buy? That butter cake? Are you drooling? It is one of the best desserts. There's to pray for the ingredients. Please have as much as you wish. Can I take a piece for later? At least she's like being more honest about liking sweets now. But please eat it before lunch tomorrow, otherwise it'll go bad. It's fine. The king has ordered me to do so. I act as an aide to His Majesty during the day, so please do not worry. Oh, and all the clay tablets over there are tokens of gratitude for the citizens of Uruk. Take a look at them when you get a chance. It's our way of repaying you. A homemade meal from Siduri. I don't mind if I do. Hey, good evening. It's been a while, everyone. Want me to listen to your report? There's no need for that. Most of the time I just stayed in the house and didn't do anything. I know very well what kind of work a Drunken Otaku had to do. Foo, foo. Screw off. Are we in a dorm? I know, right? This is supposed to be the last singularity threatening humanity. But we got so many people living under the same roof, no wonder it's turned to keeping it up with the Shaolians. It's important for you to get used to life in Uruk. It'll only help you know how people lived in this era. You can kick and scream all you want, but a battle is inevitable. Why not loosen up and have some fun for the time being? Are you sad you can't join us, Doctor? Yeah, I suppose so. Sidori's food looks really good, too. Well, you got Mama Emiya there cooking, so you know. But I have yet another all-night dinner party with the Shaolian staff. It feels like I'm living in a dorm here every day, so don't feel lonely at all. Drunken Otaku, don't worry about me. Have fun with everyone while you can. That's the best for Shaolian, too. Like I said, there's a right man for every job. Final battle against an assassin. Okay. Don't feel like messing around with it in case it's a nasty one. Good morning, Drunken Otaku. Thanks for heading out to work so early. Good morning, Merlin. Are you heading out? No. I was out all night and just got back. I wanted to head straight to my room, but I need to talk to you. It's been 20 days. Have you gotten used to life here in Uruk? It's actually pretty fun here. Good. That's evidence you're a creature who adapts well. Humans have beautiful, amazing dreams because they enjoy everything they see. But unfortunately, I do have some bad news. Here's a message from Siduri. No request today. Please use this day off to enjoy Uruk. A day off? That's good, but it's a bit disappointing, Senpai. I was excited to see what work we get today. A day off work? Well, I'll be taking my leave. Oh, well, this is a good chance. Why not take Mash on a date? Blush. If it's a secret rendezvous you want, I recommend the gardens in front of Ilana, since it's Ishtar's bedroom. It's a fantastic variety of flowers. Merlin headed for the second floor. What do you think, Master? For the good of the mission, we must go on a date. Excuse me, do both of you have a spare moment? If so, a job I'd like to ask you to do. Here's all the silver I managed to save up. I have exchanged it for King's silver. I have 7. Would that be enough to have you accompany me for today? Of course, we couldn't have a request from you. Payment isn't necessary either. Isn't that right, Senpai? We're just looking for something worth doing. Mash is right. Leave it to us. Even though you cock-blocked us a little bit, but that's okay. Then I'll take you to the site. We'll have to fight, so I'm counting on you. Oh, a fight. Foo-foo? Ghosts! Alright.
やるぞマスター。
ステータスアップ。これで耐えます。我が身はホルスなりしファラオなれば大逆には死。
Yeah, let's get some clear stars going.
お望みとあらば
計略だ。
屍の壁、暗黒の壁、扉と恐怖の壁、アントゥーネブタジュゼル。
Good, didn't auto kill them all. No, get her some MP gain.
はい。
つまらん。罠だ。計略だ。
着替えお望みとあらば着替えのお望み仕方ありませんね。出ません。ホルアクティ着替えますお望みとあらば
つまらん。
不敬者
罠だ。
ステータスアップこれで耐えます。まだ倒れません。はい仕方ありませんね。
オーセロ
やー苦しみなさい。
罠だ。
仕方ありませんね。
オーセロ
不敬者
なんだ。罠だ。
Alright, let's get the bosses. If there's a boss. Could be another wave. That's a boss. Oh, I hate these things! These things annoy me to no end.
まだ倒れません。大逆には死。 気が合いますね。お望みとあらば。屍の壁、暗黒の壁、恐怖の暗空ねぶた受戦。不敬者ホルアクティ。
物理でログ
お望みとあら
ば。これぞ大軍師の究極陣地。帰らずの地破ってみせる。罠だ。
苦しみなさい。
では
新名会長ミサクリスの私を最悪の席に立つ。それは全ての傷、全ての怨恨を癒す我らが故郷。権限せよ。
I'm glad I want the dual caster setup though, because I put Lancer in there, man. It would have messed me up. She'd already been out. You know, then again, when I fought that thing for the first time in Camelot, I did not have any real attack casters other than Waver, you know, and he's a support caster. And now I've got, like, you know, Nitocris, and I've got Nursery Rhyme. I have a Helena I haven't updated yet. I mean, I had Eerie, but she's a support caster as well. I need a good single target support caster. Or a good target, a single target caster at some point. Also got Liz. I don't have her updated yet either. Upgraded yet either. Good work. I think we've beat all the evil spirits around here. If we were alone, some might have gotten away. Thank you. I was surprised that there was a cave underneath Uruk, but those spirits were every bit as shocking. And, do you know who those spirits were? I'm not sure, but they were like Grim Reapers, I think. You two may not have noticed, but a deadly disease is spreading in Uruk. Starting with the weak ones, people fall into eternal slumber. Those spirits must be connected to us somehow. Which is why I thought getting rid of them might reduce the death toll. I see. In the Age of Gods, physical death is different than spiritual death. Even if the body is fine and the soul is taken away by a Grim Reaper, then it means death for that human. That's right. Except having the soul taken away is not quite death. It's more like being asleep. As long as the body is safe, returning a person's soul will wake them up. In the Age of Gods, bringing the dead back from Kur is simply a type of medical treatment. If your heart stops, you can come back as long as your body is preserved, is what you mean. Yes, but a person cannot be revived if his soul is destroyed before it reaches Kur. In that case, the body will share the same fate as the soul. It will shut down and eventually return to the earth. A life after death sounds... must be the reason why the quality of mana is different here. So going to the underworld itself doesn't equal death. Death is the nothingness that awaits beyond Kur, beyond the underworld. In Uruk, that nothingness is called the Abyss. Whatever it is, the spirits from Kur are like kidnappers that steal the souls of the living. There seems to be many here, so I had you help me get rid of them. Yeah, she did. No, they were simply an eyesore. Anyhow, we have defeated all the spirits. I will go and report to Saduri. Please excuse me. Oh, wait, Anna, I'll go with you. Senpai, please head back out without me. I don't think Anna will be properly able to explain Saduri on her own. Foo. We're all by ourselves right now. There goes the date. Who's that old man? He's not from around here, is he? Goodness, a beggar. His leg is so... He's not even an injured soldier either. Just leave him. The caretakers will probably come soon. That's what the sacred temple's budget's for. That's true. But he hasn't moved at all from that spot. I don't think he's eaten for at least 2 days. Old man. Foo, foo, foo. I know. Wait right here, Foo. Old man. Dot, dot, dot. It's not much, but please have some. Halt! Foo? Did I do something wrong? Indeed. Hear me and attend. Shall remember this. Pity betimes can be crime unto itself. Void of purpose, compassion to evil is twisted, so too with shame. However, 'tis naught but bitterness of age that scorns kindness thoughtfully given. Your insight, child, impresses me. Your gift was not mere money, but that which was most needed. I shall gladly accept it. But you're not going to eat it? Having accepted your charity, I must offer recompense. Ziuzadra, I am called, as you see. I am no more than an old man bereft of a future. However, child, the future may be yet yours, so to you, counsel is greater than any coin. Heed me, child. 3 storms will soon sweep over Uruk. Empathize not with the hateful one. Celebrate not with the joyous one. And extol not the pained one. Remember, always, in defiance of your purpose, it may be, but 'tis a fool's task to set man against God. Who are you? Yeah. Gone. He's gone. Foo foo. That was fascinating. That was cool. I took one moment when I looked at him. I was like, that's somebody that's going to be doing something. Section 5, Welcome to the Jungle. I am going to take a break for a few. Grab me some dinner and get me some fresh coffee. Then I'll start the next part up here in just a few. Alright, well, I will see you in the next episode. Hey everyone. This is the part of the video in which I shill for myself. I put it at the very end so you can easily skip it if you don't want to watch. All relevant links are in the description below. If you feel like supporting this channel, the best thing you can ever do is hit like and subscribe. But if you feel like taking it a step further, feel free to either follow me on my Twitter or join my Discord server. If you want to go plus ultra, I have a Patreon setup. If there's a show you want to see me react to that you don't think will ever win one of my polls, this is a great option. Finally, if you're planning on purchasing anything from RightStuf or J-List, I have links in my description that will kick back a bit of your purchase my way. And as always, I hope you have a great day.